So you guys know how much I like action cameras. I use them when I'm riding all the time, and I use it when I go on holidays all the time. Action cameras for me, you know what? They're just simple. I like them, but I also like them to have decent quality. But I also realize that not everybody uses them for the same reasons I use them for, or that you want to spend that much money on an action camera. So sometimes budget shopping can be important, especially just on your needs, you know, depending on your quality. Anyways, the guys over at XTU sent me their S6 to try out to see what I thought. Now, this is a fairly budget-friendly action camera for sure. Like on Amazon right now, you're looking at regularly coming in at 160 bucks, but there is a $50 off, I believe, $50 off coupon. So it brings you down to like $109. That's Canadian. So pretty good. And you get a fair bit of stuff with it, right? Right now, 200 reviews giving this 4.5 stars. Now, one of the things, again, you have to just realize is that we can't compare this to a Osmo action camera. We can't really compare it to a Insta360 Ace Pro 2, or one of the GoPros, because you're at a quarter, maybe even a sixth of the price of some of these cameras. So what we're going to do today is we're going to see what comes in this box, and then of course I'm going to take it out. We're just going to walk around, get some shots with it. I may actually even take it out on a motorcycle ride depending on the weather. We're kind of coming at end of season, so today when I woke up it was -2 out, not motorcycle friendly weather, but if the weather warms up, we may take it out for a ride. But we will do some walking around, see what it's like, even for vlogging or just stationary shots, etc., etc. Anyways, this is a 4K 30 FPS action camera, 20 megapixel photos. This one's, because this one, if you get it from Amazon, they sent this to me, so I don't know if it'll come with all this. It does say it comes with a 64 gig U3 micro SD card, so if it has that in the box, that's excellent. If you get it from Amazon, of course, it will. There's their EIS anti-shake 4.0, right? So electronic image stabilization, 40 meter waterproof with the case. So without case, just realize not waterproof. Dual screen camera with accessory kit. So very, very cool. We'll also do a check too. I'm just curious to see. I'm going to use it just for a bit, like I said, just to turn it on and use it like I would normally use like an action cam, and just to kind of see what kind of time I get. It does say that it supports this gyro flow thanks to the Umbrella chip. The 6-axis stabilization feature is enhanced, allowing the generation of gyro flow files for professional stabilization and horizon locking in post-processing with gyro flow on PC. So that seems like it may be an app. Let's say PC, Windows/Mac. So okay, all right. So that may enhance that a bit, which would be excellent, because as we've learned from a lot of action cams, gyro information is super important. I should have a knife. Hold on, let's open this. So we can get decent gyro data from this and not have to spend much more than like $100 Canadian, then I'd say we're probably doing okay. Very confused with this knife. Anyways, let's open this up. Does have a guy on a motorcycle on the side, so that's super cool. You know, official website and your Facebook website on the back. 4K 30, 3.7 volt, 1350 milliamp battery, 2.4 gigahertz. We're not going to test the app or stuff like that, but I believe that will work with the remote, so that's kind of cool. 170 degree wide angle. We'll see. They always say that these are really wide, but then I put them on the bike or whatever, I'm like, eh. And super smooth 4.0. So cool. Nice box. I kind of just wrecked it with this knife. That's all me. There's the camera. Very cool. User manual. Looks like a decent user manual. Yes. Yep. It looks like it does have some extra QR codes in here. I don't know if those are going to be for apps or if they're just going to be. Looks like it's probably not. Well, maybe an app. Yeah. Looks like there's possibly an app. So we'll take a look. Email, WhatsApp. Let's see. Real quick, I gotta know if there's an application for this. Oh, there we are. iOS and Android. So there is an app for that. Sweet, cool. Also, we are gonna get USB cables, cleaning cloth. There's like it's handlebar mount. No, that's pretty small handlebar mount. Velcro straps and some zip ties and metal tie downs. So these are gonna be like safety straps, things like that, because I have safety straps, of course, on my mounts that are on my helmets so that they don't just, the camera doesn't just fly off, because you know what, that would suck a lot. Not so bad when you spend, you know, maybe $100. It's not like earth shattering, but if you're someone who spends a bit more on a camera, then that could be horrific, right? All right, what else do we get in here? There's going to be your little remote, which you probably could use with the straps. And of course, we're going to get a whole bunch of, oh, that's going to be for this, right? There's your like watch strap. That's going to be a bunch of mounts. Oh, you do get a little USB card reader. I wonder if that has the SD card inside it. More like helmet mounts, things like that. More, it's just, you're full of mounty goodness in here. I'm not necessarily going to use too many of these right now, but nice to know that you get a lot of accessories. That's good. Let's just put that over there. And this is the actual camera. So this is the waterproof case that it comes with. And if we undo all this, we're going to take a look inside. Decent seal. Not like it's not overly clampy. Like, you know, a really good one. It feels like that clamp should be not that loose, but we'll see. Well, we won't see because I don't have anywhere to test that. But that would be something that I would be curious about. Nice size though, for sure. You do have some little protection on the lenses. Let me just take that off. On the screens, probably one on the back screen as well. Yep, cool. There's going to be probably your battery door. Yeah, so battery in there, and yeah, there it is, SD card sitting inside there. So that's nice. So you don't have to do anything; it's just popping in there. What I like, and I've seen over the years with these, there's your battery. It's that it used to be that like the battery doors on the really cheap action cameras were far from great, right? They were not good, and it was a pain in the butt to get your battery in and out. It was a pain in the butt to get your SD card in and out. But I have to say, this one, not so bad. It just make sure I put the battery in the right way. There you go, right? That slides on, off, good. Got some buttons on the back, buttons on the top. It just kind of started. So I don't know if it's a touchscreen or not. Yep. Swipe down to enter the shortcut feature. Okay, skip, I don't care. Anyways, there it is right there. We do have a little settings button on the bottom. So auto dormant. Yeah, and you know what? I'm 60 hertz over here. Wide dynamic range, just turn that on. Voice, yep, flip, okay. Oh, you can go in here and depending on how you're having it, right? 90-degree flips if you wanted to do like YouTube shorts or whatever it is, you know, vertical stuff. 180 degrees, very cool. We'll keep that the way it is. Do we want a timestamp? I do not. Keytones, sure. Cap tones, power tones, grids. Voice control, format the SD card. So if I want to, it can come in here. Format, yep. Just make sure it's all good. Sweet. That's just like I think your basic stuff. You should, because I think I'm in photo mode right now. So this says normal video. So if I click on that, 4K 30, yeah, so it's 4K 30. I don't think you can go in here and change that because there's nowhere, you can't, doesn't seem to, it says you're getting 4K 30. If you click on that, oh, there you go, you click on it right there, then you can see, yeah, there's 4K Super View. All right, that's fine, I want 4K Super View. Audio on, yes, right, pre-recording. LDC, gyro EIS, I do want that. I want gyro data. Supports gyro flow software. I definitely want to try that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to run this. So this should be the best stabilization this can get. So that's what we're going to test it with. All right. And 4K 30 Super View. And I think, sharpness, let's bring that down to nothing. So low is our only option. Scene mode, auto, contrast, that's something you can play with. Personally, I'm going to say whatever. Image quality, I want high. Yeah, okay. Let's go out now and play with this. But I'm going to figure out where this gyro flow software is. We're going to download that so that we can process all the footage. So all the footage that you're going to see coming from this point forward is going to be with this and taken using the gyro flow software. All right, let's go do some playing.
Okay, so I actually set it to just normal, not super view, because I think when you go to super view, we'll try it after, but I think super view like stretches it out. I'm not 100% sure. We'll try it just to see afterwards. Anyway, I've got this mounted on a tripod in my hand so you guys can get an idea. So it should be fairly steady already, but you know, we'll see. It is just using the optical, or sorry, the gyro. Working on some stuff over here. What are you doing with your tires?
Checking the pressure.
Ah, checking the air pressure.
That was moving forward.
Oh yes, good.
One tire that was lower than the other.
Well, that's no good.
Just because I changed the tire.
Yeah. Well, the rims look good though. Yep. They're already dirty. All right, so we're gonna go into the garage because it's darker in there. Hi, Molly. Hi, Molly. Watch out, Molly. Watch out. The only thing I don't necessarily like with these, I don't know if you can change it, is that like the screen just goes dark. And if you're using it for framing, that's an issue. Anyway, this is Molly. That's Molly right there. Say hi. Hi. Yes. Say yes. Yes. I know you're excited. Yeah, it's Molly. Anyways, we're in a little bit of a shaded. Oh, Molly, no. She's out here jumping on me. Shaded area. Anyways, let's see if this is opened. And this will be a bit darker, of course, in the garage. So you get an idea of what it looks like in sort of dark light. Plus, you guys are hearing the audio, and this is the audio, of course, strictly from the actual camera. I'm not modifying it at all. I don't know outside. It's not windy, but a little bit of wind, so you guys could hear what it sounds like there. Of course, no wind in the garage, plus low light, so that's good. But we are in constant movement, so you should get an idea of again what it's like for basic moving around. Of course, if you're shakier than I am, that's something that you'll have to kind of look at. But you know what I'll also do is I'm going to just pause this for a minute. I'm going to put it down. So maybe you're just thinking of using it as like a stationary camera, and movement isn't that big a deal. So we'll pause it and we'll see what it's like when it's just like stationary. Okay, so again, we are just here in the garage, and it is cold. I had to put my sweatshirt on because, yeah, chilly. And I still have a ton of things to unpack and get ready, but because I've moved the studio from location 1 to location 2 to now where we think it's gonna kind of be, oh, it's cold, where it's gonna just be for the next, hopefully, a long time, I guess. I can actually finally start to unpack things, and I've moved all my computer stuff around so many times. That's okay. That's okay. I'm getting better at setting it all up, and I ended up in a room that's just bigger, which is also good to be able to set up all the stuff. Anyways, you know, this is 4K 30, or so it says. 4K 30. You guys can get an idea of what you think it's like, and this is 4K 30 in not, you know, crazy bright. So it gives you an idea in a garage, which of course I'll turn this around just a little bit. We'll go handheld again, but we got like lights coming in from like that area, but that's it. So it's not crazy bright. Anyways, there's my motorcycle. I changed the oil on it yesterday. Yeah, I did that all by myself. Well, no, Monique helped me, and that was useful for sure. I have to definitely come in here and go through all these boxes to find all kinds of stuff that I'm trying to figure out where it is, and I know it's in a box, but I just don't know which one. So that's also fun. Let's go back outside. You guys have, again, you got some light. We'll go back outside to see how it transitions from this to outdoor light, because that's important. Cold. There's Molly again. Yes. Let's go out here to bright light. Or again, we're still in well, this is sunnier weather, of course. Yes. Sunnier weather. How's it? Hi, Molly. Hi, Molly. Okay, I appreciate you. Anyways, we'll go back out here, And what I'm going to do, the last little test, is we will switch it to that super view, because I'm curious how that super view looks. But I do think that's probably something that I would maybe use on a motorcycle if I can actually get a day where it's not completely freezing. Right now it's like 3 degrees Celsius, so that's not warm. And the leaves are falling off the trees, as you can see, right? They're falling off. Oh yes. And let's do a last little bit in super view. All right, hold on. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is super view now. So does it look wider? On the front screen, it makes me look squished. Yeah, it makes me look all squished. But if it's wider, if you're on a motorcycle and you're moving forward, it might not be that big a deal. Like if I turn this around, right, and we were walking forward towards stuff, you may just be like, yeah, it looks fine. It's okay. You can't tell the distortion because of that extra width, right? But if you are vlogging with super view, probably not great, right? Probably not great. But you know, I was gonna sit here with my buddy here. My buddy, yeah, his head is backwards. He's always just, you know, he's not relaxing properly. Anyways, this is a few little tests. It does supposedly have a night mode. My guess is, and it's cold, so the battery of course is going to get hit really hard with this because of the cold. My guess is you're going to get about an hour. But again, if you guys want me to do a follow-up for like a battery test on this, or a follow-up, it does have a night mode, so I may do a night mode test. We'll set it up like that, almost like a dash cam, just to see how it works. If you guys want to see that, let me know, and we'll do that in the follow-up video if I get enough comments. Alright guys, that's it. I'm gonna go back in the house because I'm freezing, and we'll see you guys next video. Later. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is super view now, so does it look wider? On the front screen, it makes me look squished. Yeah, it makes me look all squished. But if it's wider, if you're on a motorcycle and you're moving forward, it might not be that big a deal. Like if I turn this around, right, and we were walking forward towards stuff, you may just be like, yeah, it looks fine. It's okay. You can't tell the distortion because of that extra width, right? But if you are vlogging with super view, probably not great, right? Probably not great. But you know, I was gonna sit here with my buddy here. My buddy, yeah, his head is backwards. He's always just, you know, he's not relaxing properly. Anyways, this is a few little tests. It does supposedly have a night mode. My guess is, and it's cold, so the battery of course is going to get hit really hard with this because of the cold. My guess is you're going to get about an hour. But again, if you guys want me to do a follow-up for like a battery test on this, or a follow-up, it does have a night mode, so I may do a night mode test. We'll set it up like that, almost like a dash cam, just to see how it works. If you guys want to see that, let me know, and we'll do that in the follow-up video if I get enough comments. Alright guys, that's it. I'm gonna go back in the house because I'm freezing, and we'll see you guys next video. Later.